All right, we are in Nassau this morning. Behind me, you can see, we've got the Mardi Gras. So we are going to get ashore and see what's cooking. Hi, my name is James, and I'd like to welcome you to my layoff journey. Good morning again. We are in Nassau this morning. Again, like I said, the Mardi Gras is here. The Dream is here. There's a Margaritaville Paradise that's here. And there's also an MSC ship that's here. So, gonna be thousands of people pouring into port today. So there's a portion of the new port that's been built. They've done a really nice job here. So we're gonna go in here with the other thousands of people into port for a little while, but at noon, I've got to meet back over here at one of the pier zones for a Bahamian cooking class. Now that class meets at noon and is about 3 hours long, so that doesn't give us a lot of time in port afterwards. So let's just take a stroll and take a look around at the new port. So here's that huge screen that you've seen probably online on any videos that you have seen regarding Nassau. And there's the Margaritaville Paradise. Not exactly sure if there is a walkway, but from here you can see there's the Dream, Mardi Gras, there's an MSC on the other side, and there's a celebrity ship, not to mention the Margaritaville. So it's the Bahamas Museum of Junkanoo. Might be interesting. They've got basically what looks like a little straw market down through here with a lot of booths. We'll walk down there in a bit. But let's head out onto the main street. So this big mask here is made mostly of crepe paper, it says. Pretty cool. So let's just take a quick walk down the street here. There's a place down here that I think is probably one of the best places to go of all of your ports if you're looking for one particular thing. We are here. Best rum cakes in the Bahamas as far as I'm concerned. We've bought from here 2 or 3 times and it's always been great. Let's go inside. I'm going to get 4 of these mini ones for $22.50. We'll take a pina colada. Excuse me. Maybe banana. Pineapple. All right, and we also got a coconut. So these are awesome. These are some of the best. They bake them right here. There they are, baking them right in there. Lots of cakes. Boxing them right up for you to buy. All right, you can also come in here and get you a few little samples. So yeah, you can come here and get your rum cakes. These are literally the best ones that I've had down here. They bake them fresh right here in the store, where some of the others say, oh, we're going to visit the rum cake factory, but it's really not the factory. So if you want some fresh cakes, come here. So let's go ahead and take us a little sit down here in the shade, put our cakes back in our backpack, walk back down towards the pier and the downtown area. I'll try to show you some of the shops. You can get a lot of t-shirts and that sort of thing down there. Somewhat reasonable prices compared to most of the places that we've been. So let's head that way. So after we left the rum cake factory, we walked 10-12 minutes and we're back here in the midst of everything in Nassau. Again, this is the main street, the first main street that you get to after coming out for the ship, and it is Bay Street. And there it is, Pirates of Nassau Museum and Gift Shop. Across the street from that looks like a really old church over there, Christ Church Cathedral. So we're going to head down this street right here and head back towards the cruise port. We've got our excursion here, maybe another hour or so. So we're going to be heading to that, and we'll catch up again then. So these little magnets here, $4. Pretty cool.
Hold it like this, okay?
Okay.
Don't touch the top.
All right.
You can squeeze the sides.
Okay.
15-20 minutes to dry.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You can get you some pretty cool little magnets. All right. So we're going to walk back up here through the main port area. Kind of give you a look around. It looks like they're going to have a little amphitheater over here. Nice grass area everybody can sit on. Yeah, really impressed with the new area that they've built here in Nassau. For some people, it'll be enough for them to go into the little shops here and there. Right here on the port, if you want to get a little more adventurous, you can head out over onto Bay Street. That's where you'll find so many other, like most places, you know, your gifts, souvenirs, t-shirts, magnets, that sort of thing. But if you look, the magnets I just bought, $4, and personalized they were $5, and right here for a man on the street that's been painting them by himself. So that was a really good deal. I think it's a great gift. So we've made it back over to the main port. There's a lot of everything to do in here. So unless you're wanting to get out and just see some of the historic sites, if you're really looking to just do a little bit of shopping, this is the place you could go. Right here on the port, you don't have to walk very far. Now flip-flops for $5. Now whether you think that these are real Nike or Adidas, that's a whole nother story. Yesterday I got my share of sun. It's a sunny day today, but the wind it's just a slight breeze, keeping it kind of nice and cool. But that sun can be a whooping, because yesterday we had Half Moon K, and it got me. I got some sun there for sure. But we're gonna get in line and go over here and get ready to go back over to our pier zone to where we will catch our excursion. All right, it's time for our excursion. So let's get down there and let's get cooking. This excursion starts a little later than most any that I've been on. This one starts at noon ship time, so give you some time to get out and get around Nassau. So we were able to get out, do some walking around, hit the rum cake factory, show you a few things up and down Bay Street. So now it's excursion time. All right, well, we kind of took the scenic route. You can see the ships are right there, but we drove for about 15 minutes. I think it was more of a little bit of a sightseeing.
Towards Flavors of Nassau cooking class, where today your host, MB, myself, will be taking you through a culinary journey of making a local Bahamian dish called stew conch and grits. So, come on in. Let me get two to the station if possible.
Right, so they gave us some conch fritters and a drink. The drink is really good. Not sure what it is, but very good.
And let's begin. You have a pot, two pots on your stove. One is covered, one isn't. In the pot that is covered, I want you to pick up your salt that's right in front of you in the little short cup. And I want you to put about half of that salt in. Let's go ahead. I'll come around and start the stove. I will come around and start your stove for you. Those potatoes are coming right now.
I went to tamale cooking class last week in Progresso.
Oh, yeah?
Here now, folks.
I did a solo cruise a few years back, about 3 years ago. I went to
Everybody needs
Mexico.
potatoes put behind.
I did a cooking class. It was so much fun.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Remember, folks, you don't have to sit down. You're on vacation. I know you've probably never done it before. We can drink and cook.
Oh, this?
Are these nice stuff?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
We'll
So
just take the whole
very
bowl.
next thing we're going to do is we're going. Let me up. Here we go. I'll start over here. Start your pot, and I'll give you a little tutorial. So, folks, once I put that oil in, what I technically want you to do with the, I'm using the slit here, but you, with the spoon that has no slits, just continue to beat it around the pot until it becomes brown, okay?
She's stirring the pot.
Let me know when you want a stirring turn.
Oh no, I've had a cutting turn. You're a designated stirrer.
You let me know when you want a turn. I want
Oh no.
experience here.
You're doing perfect.
Water in there, keep on mashing it down. Pot back on the fire once I put the water in. Go ahead, continue to mix that around. Everybody now has water in their pot?
Yes.
Good, good, good. Give that a little stir for me for about a minute, and then we're going to move on to our seasoning. Go ahead and drop in both of your bay leaves, and with the seasoning, I want you to put some in and then taste your pot and season it to your liking. I'm going to come and remove those pots from you because
No.
you put on the other pot that's in
So
front of
I
you.
guess he just wants it directly over, right?
Now what I want you to do is put the rest of that salt in there and half a stick of your butter. Okay, folks, yes, once your stew is going, I want you now to all put in your conch. That's right here, a part of your bucket. Put your conch in your stew. Beat it down in there, break it up.
Okay. Looks good.
Folks, if your second pot that we just put on is boiling, go ahead and add in all of your grits. Your yellow grits is in the last container.
All right, the rest
In your
of our
bucket?
grits.
Add it all in there. Give it a stir around. Put the cover.
Do the same. Good to go. You need this?
Good, good. If anybody needs any more napkins, let me know. Okay, come on my way.
If you want to throw them in there, you're good to go.
I don't want to, at home I'm used to being mom, so it gets kind of me to like take care of everybody. You tell me
If
when.
you come to Texas, I like the Buc-ee's and the
Oh, boy. Good to, perfect. That should be great.
No problem. Anyone napkins needed?
stew.
You want to get your own or you want me to get it for you?
Oh, go ahead.
Folks, to add some more flavor, if you'd like to put a little bit of lime juice on it, feel free to ask me and I'll bring it around, okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, that'd be good right now. Yep.
Feel free to pick her out in here and take more Conch out too. With that bay leaf.
Well, there's our masterpiece. All right, so that finished up our class today. Hopefully you were able to see some of it. It was conch stew over grits. It was actually really good, very filling, very simple to make. Little flour, tomato paste, some water, and some butter. So it was really easy to make, and maybe I'll try to share the ingredients down below. But anyway, we're going to be heading back to the ship here in a few minutes, and we will be off for a couple of sea days. Hey, buddy. What you doing? A little friendly dog was hanging around. So with all of that being said, I appreciate you watching, and I will see you in the next port.